Welcome to your daily 5-minute crypto brief with Satoshi and Nova. Today is July 19th, 2025. I am Nova.
I am Satoshi.
The whole crypto market cap, it actually briefly crossed $4 trillion for the first time. Then it pulled back a bit.
Yeah, a huge milestone, even with that quick pullback.
What does hitting that number, even temporarily, really signal about market sentiment or who's getting involved now?
Well, I think it shows the underlying appetite for risk is still, incredibly strong. We saw profit taking, sure, but getting there matters. Look at Bitcoin. It shot up past $120,000, a new record, before settling back near 118K.
Wow, 120K. And Ethereum?
Ethereum climbed too, over 5% initially, almost hit $3,600. Then it eased off to around $3,543.
Okay, so the majors moved. What about the altcoins? Was it uniform?
No, actually quite mixed. XRP had this big spike and then dropped back. Dogecoin was interesting, jumped double digits intraday, but closed just 5% up. But then you had others like Pepe and Bonk slipping 5 or 6%.
So not all meme coins riding the same waves, just maybe some strategic movement of capital.
Could be some rotation happening under the surface, I'd say.
Okay, so even with the pullback, that $4 trillion mark still says something significant about risk appetite. Let's switch gears, though. Policy news. How fast did the market react?
Oh, instantly. The big news was President Trump signing the Genius Act.
Right, the Stablecoin Law. What are the core pieces there?
So it mandates 100% reserve backing for stablecoins, plus monthly audits for the issuers. That's big for transparency. And, crucially, it explicitly stops the Federal Reserve from issuing its own retail CBC, a central bank digital currency.
Why is that specific part so important?
Well, it protects the role of private stablecoins. There were concerns a government digital dollar could, impact financial privacy or maybe stifle innovation. So blocking that definitely boosted confidence.
Got it. So policy providing some guardrails. What about the institutions? Charles Schwab's announcement seems like a massive deal.
It is huge. Schwab manages over $10.7 trillion, confirming they'll launch direct Bitcoin and Ethereum trading in the next year.
That really opens the doors for retail investors through a name they trust, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It's mainstreaming access.
Okay.
And it fits a wider global picture, too.
How so?
Well, today also saw the Pando Bitcoin Spot ETF launch in Hong Kong. That's the fourth one there now.
Okay, so Hong Kong's solidifying its position as a digital asset hub.
Exactly. And it expands access for retail investors in Asia. It's all part of this broader global adoption trend.
Interesting. Now, zooming out a bit, how much did the general economy play into today's crypto moves, like that US inflation data?
It definitely had an impact, yeah. The Producer Price Index, the PPI for June, came in flat, 0% change. That was lower than expected.
Which usually signals cooling inflation, good for risk assets like Bitcoin.
Initially, yes. It spurred that risk-on reaction, helped push Bitcoin up, but then
it reversed.
Yeah, we saw a bit of that classic buy the rumor, sell the news situation. Bitcoin hit that $120K mark, partly on the positive inflation outlook, but then it slid back.
So short-term trading dynamics kind of took over, even with good fundamental news.
Precisely. It's that market dance, right? Always keeps you on your toes.
Speaking of broader factors, there was also a geopolitical development touching crypto today, wasn't there?
Yes, the EU's latest sanctions package against Russia, the 18th one.
And this one included crypto.
For the first time, yes. It specifically expanded measures to cover crypto asset service providers.
What does that mean practically?
Well, it likely means increased compliance costs and complexity for crypto businesses operating in or dealing with Europe. Another regulatory layer to navigate.
Okay, so putting it all together, stronger fundamentals with regulation and institutions, but also these pullbacks and new complexities. How should listeners think about the road ahead? What are the risks?
It's a balanced picture, I think. The fundamentals have strengthened, clearer rules, big players coming in, those are long-term positives, but near-term. Correction risks are up after such a fast run. Technicals like the RSI, the Relative Strength Index, are showing things got a bit overheated. Prices rose very quickly, suggesting a pullback might be healthy.
Right, I saw a Matrixport put out analysis suggesting Bitcoin might even retrace 10-12%, maybe down to the $106,000 to $108,000 range.
Exactly. And they frame it as potentially a healthy reset, not necessarily a crash.
So what's the advice for listeners then?
I'd say be prepared for volatility, for these sudden swings. Definitely avoid getting over-leveraged. And think about diversification.
Like how Ethereum held up a bit better during this specific Bitcoin pullback.
Yeah, diversifying into other strong assets like high-cap alts can help cushion things sometimes. The medium-term outlook seems positive, but managing that short-term risk is really key right now.
It really feels like today marked a transformative moment, big breakthroughs alongside those sharp, rapid swings we expect in crypto.
Absolutely. And leaves us with a question to think about. With this ongoing policy embrace and institutional buy-in, what does this shift truly mean for how digital assets and traditional finance will intersect for you, the investor, going forward? How might this change your long-term view or strategy?
Definitely some food for thought there. Thanks for breaking that all down.
Yeah.
And for everyone listening, stay informed, stay level-headed. Thanks for joining us on the Deep Dive. Enjoyed the brief? Please like and subscribe. We deliver fresh market updates, macro signals, and crypto news daily in just 5 minutes. Live streams coming soon. Stay tuned.